Lary Sorensen, who pitched for 7 major league teams and was the voice of the Tigers, lives in Grand Rapids now and teaches young people how to aspire to throw perfect games, is on the other end of our line, smiling from ear to ear, I would think, Larry, huh?
Unbelievable. It was just simply spectacular, and what a great way to kick the playoffs off for baseball.
I wonder why it's been so long. Only 2 no-hitters in the history of the playoffs, the 1956 World Series, Don Larson for the Yankees, and now the no-hitter yesterday. Why? Are the teams just that good? It's that difficult for pitchers to get no-hitters in the playoffs?
Well, I think the teams gear up a little bit more for the playoffs, too. You know, the hitters are a little bit sharper. They're paying a little bit more attention and taking things a little bit more seriously. So I think it's just more difficult to do. But he was just spectacular yesterday. I mean, nothing even really that close to being a base hit. Only 4 balls hit out of the infield.
It's amazing, isn't it? Just amazing. And the other point is, too, that if I'm not mistaken, he had a perfect game earlier this year and a no-hitter, and that's the first time that's ever been done.
First pitcher ever to throw a no-hitter and the perfect game in the same year, to throw 2 in 1 year.
He is awesome. Wow.
Yeah, unbelievable. Threw 104 pitches. He threw 79 strikes. He was throwing the ball exactly where he wanted to. Just totally dominated the game.
The Yankees beat the Twins 6-4 yesterday in Minneapolis. They've been really the nemesis of the Twins for this decade. They keep knocking them out of the playoffs, and now they're beating them in Minnesota. You know, they don't have the Homer Dome anymore to rely on. Is that bad news for the Minnesota?
They seem to have it in their head a little bit now. That's 10 straight losses for them in the playoffs. So they're having a lot of trouble getting over that hump. Maybe it would only take one well-pitched game to get them started a little bit, but the Yankees certainly seem to have their number right now.
The Rangers beat the Rays in Game 1 of their series. That's a little bit of a surprise. That was also on the road in Tampa.
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed with David Price. I thought he was going to make a little bit better showing, and he just wasn't sharp the entire day, couldn't locate the ball where he wanted to. And then Cliff Lee was spectacular, 10 strikeouts in that 5-1 win.
Who do you like in the Michigan State game?
Well, that's a tough one because I've got allegiances to both. But I think Michigan State. If I had to pick one team or the other, I'd probably say Michigan State.
Yeah, because you came out of the University of Michigan, and your son pitched for Michigan State, so you are a house divided, aren't you?
Both my kids went to Michigan State, as a matter of fact, so I can't really lose because I cheer for both of them. I just want to see a good football game.
What's the name of your training facility in Grand Rapids?
Diamond Sports Training Academy.
Diamond Sports Training Academy.
Located out in Wyoming. We teach kids everywhere from 8 up through college age and try to help them a little bit with their mechanics and a little bit of the mental approach to the game.
Well, I'm sure they'll be asking you, how can I be like Roy Halladay now? And you say, well, why don't you just try being like Lary Sorensen?
Well, if you could be 6'5" and throw 93 or 94, you could be like a Roy Halladay. Just hats off to him because it was a great accomplishment, and I think a great thing for baseball, Michael.
Oh, thank you very much. You're a great thing for our state, and it's nice to talk with you on such an occasion as a no-hitter in the playoffs yesterday. We got a long way to go in the playoffs here, and we'll be talking with Larry all along the way.